Good morning, officers. Are you ready?
Now, on this beautiful morning, with the blessings of Almighty, let me welcome the warrior who always protects the prosecution department, Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam, Director of Prosecutions for the state of Telangana. Srimati G.Vyjanthi Panduranga Reddy. It is not a name. It has become a brand for the Department of Prosecutions for the state of Telangana. For every brand, there will be an identity. A brand cannot receive a recognition simply without sowing a seed in the minds of people. We call her a brand because she is totally different from other administrators. Her thinking is ideal, her concepts are distinct, her decisions are ultimate, her working style is inimitable, her goals are paramount. For every word there is certainty. Every decisions of Srimati Vyjanthi Madam are unique, and that too for the welfare of public prosecutors. She spends sleepless nights until she reaches her goals. She is a philanthropist. She is a very passionate person. She is incomparably excellent. She is an admirable leader. Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam is struggling to overcome the problems of public prosecutors, and she is making the history to our department, not only in Telangana state but also all over the country. She stands for the growth of the department. That is why she is called the brand for the Department of Prosecutions. Really, we are blessed with such a boss in our department. Srimati Vyjanthi Madam is the true role model of Telangana Prosecution Department. She stood as a role model for all the prosecution departments and all over the country. She is the only one who reserves a place in the hearts of every public prosecutor in the Department of Prosecutions for the state of Telangana. So every heart should express its immense gratitude, which can never be ended, for the services rendered and achievements made by Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam, Director of Prosecutions. There are many to say, but limited to short, because we should respect the time which is very precious for us now. Madam's bio is very well known to every public prosecutor who are traveling in the department since long, but it is very important to give a brief bio to the public prosecutors who are newly recruited into the Department of Prosecutions. Let's just quickly go into the profile. Mrs. G.Vyjanthi Panduranga Reddy is the daughter of a retired deputy collector. She is married to G. Panduranga Reddy, who is an advocate and the chairman of Sri Datta Group of Institutions. She has done her BA English Literature, stood college first in English main group, later did Bachelor's of Law in DSR Hindu College of Law, Machilipatnam. She has started her career as an advocate in the year 1987 from Mehboob Nagar. Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam joined the prosecution services in the year 1992 after completing the required practice as an advocate. She worked at various stations from the date of her joining. She has vast experience as a special public prosecutor, worked with prestigious investigation organizations of the state like CID and Anti-Corruption Bureau, and dealt with sensational cases such as Krushi Bank, Charminar Bank, fake stamps case, and several other important white-collar crimes which attracted the attention of the nation. She was the chief legal advisor of SIT, constituted to investigate cases against the gangster Naeem. Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam is the senior most public prosecutor in Telangana cadre and was promoted from time to time in view of her credentials in furtherance of the recommendations of DPCs constituted by the government from time to time, and worked as a joint director of prosecutions and additional director of prosecutions for the state of Telangana from the year 2015 to 2021. Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam is now the head of the department and administrative in charge for the Department of Prosecutions for the state of Telangana. Let us recollect and admire the achievements of Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam. After formation of Telangana and after taking charge as Director of Prosecutions, Madam has given much priority to the dignity and identity for the Department of Prosecutions for the state of Telangana. So, during her tenure till today, there are certain achievements which we all should admire, such as introducing a logo. Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam, Director of Prosecutions, has specially designed a dignified and meaningful logo by constituting a committee with the senior prosecutors, and the same has been launched by Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Shri Chandrasekhar Rao Garu, thereby creating a dignity and identity to the Department of Prosecutions for the state of Telangana.
రాష్ట్ర పబ్లిక్ ప్రాసిక్యూషన్ విభాగానికి కొత్త లోగో రూపొందించారు. లోగోను పోలీసుల సదస్సులో ఆవిష్కరించిన ముఖ్యమంత్రి కేసీఆర్ చిహ్నం మధ్యలో హంస, త్రాసు, పుస్తకం పొందుపరిచారు. హంస నీళ్లను పాలను వేరు చేసినట్లే పబ్లిక్ ప్రాసిక్యూటర్లు న్యాయం కోసం పోరాడతారని రాష్ట్ర ప్రాసిక్యూషన్ విభాగం డైరెక్టర్ వైజయంతి పేర్కొన్నారు. న్యాయానికి ప్రతీకగా మధ్యలో త్రాసు ఉంటుందని, ప్రాసిక్యూటర్లు నిత్య విద్యార్థిగా తీర్పులు, చట్టాలను చదువుతారనే సంకేతంగా పుస్తకాన్ని చిహ్నంలో చేర్చినట్టు తెలిపారు. సత్యమే గెలుస్తుందన్న సిద్ధాంతాన్ని తెలిపే విధంగా సత్యమేవ జయతే అక్షరాలు పొందుపరిచినట్లు వెల్లడించారు.
హెచ్ఏసీసీలో జరిగిన రాష్ట్ర స్థాయి పోలీస్ అధికారుల సదస్సులో సీఎం కేసీఆర్ ఆ శాఖపై ప్రశంసల జల్లు కురిపించారు. రాష్ట్ర పోలీసులపై దేశవ్యాప్తంగా మంచి పేరుందని పేర్కొన్నారు. తెలంగాణ వస్తే నక్సలిజం, తీవ్రవాదం పెరిగిపోతుందని.
She introduced dignified dress codes to all the public prosecutors for the state of Telangana. She introduced dignified nameplates to all the public prosecutors for the state of Telangana. She has also introduced specially designed badges to all the public prosecutors. Through these logos, badges and nameplates, our Department of Prosecutions for the state of Telangana has drawn special attention in criminal justice system while discharging their duties and while attending the meetings conducted by Director of Prosecutions and also in every conference throughout the nation. Her Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam, Director of Prosecutions for the state of Telangana, always maintains cordial relationship with top officials in judiciary, legislative and police, and keeps the Department of Prosecutions with highest honesty and dignity, and in turn removed the shadow of corruption from the prosecution fraternity. Another major achievement is creation of direct promotion channel from assistant public prosecutor to additional public prosecutor grade 2 by downgrading bottleneck of senior assistant public prosecutor to assistant public prosecutor post. Madam has introduced first, third, and fourth Saturday orientation classes and periodical coordination meetings to make the prosecutors be intact with the subject and to improve the latest legal positions among the public prosecutors and the investigating officers. Let us have a glance into the facilities being provided by Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam, Director of Prosecutions for the State of Telangana. Madam has supplied mobile phones along with SIM cards to all the public prosecutors in the state of Telangana for better communication and for better usage of a legal software. Madam has given free access to the legal software that is supreme today to all the public prosecutors in the state of Telangana, which has given access to the judicial pronouncements of Honorable Apex Court and all the high courts up to date. Coming to the promotions, after taking charge as Director of Prosecutions, Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam has given promotions to eligible prosecutors without any delay. She has given promotions of 21 Senior Assistant Public Prosecutors from the cadre of Assistant Public Prosecutors. She has given promotions of 42 additional Public Prosecutors Grade 2 from the cadre of Senior Assistant Public Prosecutors. She has given promotion of 25 additional Public Prosecutors Grade 1 from the cadre of Additional Public Prosecutors Grade 2. She has given promotions of 16 Public Prosecutors come Joint Director of Prosecutions from the cadre of Additional Public Prosecutors Grade 1. She has also recommended to the government for the promotional post of one additional Director of Prosecutions in the Department of Prosecutions. The same has been filled up now by eminent personality. We will now have a look into the functioning of DDOP system in districts. Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam, Director of Prosecutions, conducts regular coordination meetings with DDOPs of all the districts and monitors and guides all the DDOPs for better administration in the districts for the state of Telangana. Let us delve into the conviction rate. As we all know, there is a drastic improvement of convictions during the tenure of Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam as Director of Prosecutions for the state of Telangana. She has chosen dynamic and efficient public prosecutors and specially appointed them for several sensational cases and got convictions in various courts throughout Telangana state and created terror in the minds of criminals. Let us have a glimpse at the appreciations and encouragements. Director of Prosecutions for the State of Telangana, Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam, always encourages by identifying talented and efficient public prosecutors and appreciates them around the clock. Let us come to Smaraniyam. Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam, Director of Prosecutions for the State of Telangana, conducts various programs every year by assembling all the public prosecutors from all over the state of Telangana on one platform with an intention to create friendly and healthy atmosphere among all the prosecutors in the state. There are also YouTube channels which are being broadcasted such as iDreams, Sensational News Channel, Eagle Media Channel, in which Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam has given various interviews on various subjects and she has given motivational speeches to the public which inspires everyone from the experiences shared. So every public prosecutor should exceptionally watch them. Listen to me, they are worth watching. Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam, Director of Prosecutions, has another major goal, which is the construction of prosecution houses in every district for all the public prosecutors in consultation with the concerned judges and police. She is making her sincere efforts to achieve this goal. To begin with, in Rangareddy district, the following prosecution houses were completely furnished and fully equipped. They are Ibrahimpatnam GFCM Court, Rajendra Nagar GFCM Court, Medchal GFCM Court, and there is one more, Chevella GFCM Court, which is under construction. So, we should all appreciate, support and encourage for the efforts being made by our Director of Prosecutions, Madam Srimati G.Vyjanthi. Recruitment and training of Assistant Public Prosecutors. During the tenure of Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam as Director of Prosecutions for the state of Telangana, She very well organized and coordinated with the government and police recruitment board and got recruitment process of 92 assistant public prosecutors successfully done. After their recruitment, all the newly recruited assistant public prosecutors were successfully trained in the Telangana State Police Academy. For their successful training, Director of Prosecutions deputed eminent senior prosecutors for smooth completion of the training, and she personally monitored by visiting Telangana State Police Academy. And especially to the new mothers, Madam gave her complete support and stood by them and made them complete their training with flying colors. That is why she is the mother of all the prosecutors. Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships. For every successful administrator of any department, there will be a teamwork. Even in the Department of Prosecutions, there are members who work as shadow for the Director of Prosecutions, Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam. With unity and support of these team members, Director of Prosecutions is successfully functioning under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Director of Prosecutions Madam. Now, let us have a look at the team in the Directorate of Prosecutions who are giving their best for the success of Director Madam. For all these efforts and success, Srimati G.Vyjanthi Madam, Director of Prosecutions for the state of Telangana, is worth to receive an uncountable and immense gratitude. As a soldier who protects the country, Madam is always there to protect our prosecutors. Thank you so much, Madam, for your wonderful leadership and all the efforts being made for the welfare of all the public prosecutors in the state of Telangana. Let us show our gratitude to Madam by standing and clapping for this wonderful leadership. Let us show our gratitude to Madam by standing and clapping for this wonderful